Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I have my Ipsy from November to share with you guys, also the December box. So I did sign up for the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, so that's what I will be reviewing. But I also recently signed up to get an extra bag each month that's just the Ipsy regular. So I will compare those two once I finally get that one, which I'm not sure what's taking so long for that one to get to me. But either way, eventually we will be comparing both of those. But for now, we're going to talk about the products that are in the November bag or box, because it's really, I think they're saying now that they're not going to include bags with them. So basically it's a box subscription like BoxyCharm. The Ipsy Glam Bag Plus is $25 a month, so it is a little bit more pricey versus the regular, which is $10. So you are paying more, but you're getting more products. You're getting full-size products, which is really nice, because I know with getting Ipsy, you typically get like sample sizes, and once in a while they'll throw in a full size, so these are very nice. So the first product is this product here from Tarte. This is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Make Every Moment Count. This is a little blush book, and literally it's a book. Like, it looks like a tiny little book here, like a little journal or something. That's what it reminds me of. I think it's very pretty, the packaging is. The inside, you do get a nice size mirror. You get 3 blushes, which is Live, Love, and Learn. So we have Live here, Love, Learn, and Love down here. These powders are very nice onto the cheeks. I think they leave a nice pigmentation. They seem to last for a while, so I don't think they wear off or anything. My cheeks don't eat these up, which is good because my cheeks do typically eat up makeup for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. These don't do that. And the other thing is, I know Tarte typically is pretty hard pressed into their pan, so you have a hard, not really hard time, but you have to put your brush in a little bit harder to get product off onto your face. These here are lightly pressed, so they do have a little bit of kickback to them. So if you were concerned maybe that you just are having so much kickback that maybe that all Tarte products are like that, they're not typically. I don't know what they've done differently with this formula, but this formula is definitely different than what their typical formula is. I really do like them though. I think the color scheme and everything is very pretty. They work really well for my cheeks. There's only one in here that has a little bit of a shimmer, and this is that one right here. It's Love. It's got just a slight shimmer to it, but nothing that's really obvious onto your skin or anything. I just think they look beautiful, so I'm really happy to have this. I love blushes. Blushes are one of my things that I love. Blush and eyeshadows are my favorites. Those are my big things. I used to be like really involved with nail polish. That's why I had a ton of nail polishes, and then I got out of that and I went into more eyeshadows. So I think our tastes changed over the years. So right now I'm into blush and eyeshadows. The next thing is from Delectable. This is the, or sorry, Cake. This is the Heavy Cream Intensive Hand Repair. So it's just a hand cream. I still don't think this smells good. Everybody was like, no, yours should be, there's something wrong with it or something. I don't know. I know mine smells like the Cinema Secrets, where it smells very chemically at first, and then it dries down. I put it on my hands again just to reiterate myself, because I'm like, is it me? Is it the bottle? I have no idea. But either way, I feel like it's very chemically smelling at first, and then it dries down to where it smells a little bit more vanilla-y. So it does smell good after the dry down, but the initial place onto your skin, it just smells very chemically. So I don't think that I enjoy the way that it smells. It just smells weird to me. It's hydrating and it's not greasy, so I do think it's a good product. It just, the smell to it kind of is off for me, so I probably wouldn't purchase that if it were sitting somewhere and I had to smell it and smell the smell how it's very chemically. I wouldn't have purchased it. I've been like, no, that's not for me. I'd passed on it. The next thing are some brushes. We've got 3 brushes here, and these are all from SLMISSGLAM. I think it's SLMISSGLAM, yes. These are the 3 brushes you get in the set. You get a, they're numbered. We get an eye angled shading, which is the P17. Then you get the eye blending, which is the P24. Then you also get the eyeshadow brush, which is the P15. These are good, but I have had issues before with SLMISSGLAM where her brushes, these did not do that. I have washed these, so these did not do what I was talking about. But just in case yours do, don't worry. I think it's just something that happens with her brushes. But for some reason, the ferrule ends up bleeding onto the brush and leaves the brushes actually looking a little bit yellow tinged. These have not done that. These have a little bit of a sparkle, a little bit of a design onto them. They're very pretty. I do like them and everything. But I do think that her brushes are overpriced. I think they're very expensive. I prefer the Luxie brushes over SLMISSGLAM. That's just me though. I mean, I'm pretty picky when it comes to brushes. So these are nice and everything, but I do think that you can get better brushes for about the same price if you purchase Luxie. So these are good. I'm not sad that I have them. They're very nice, especially the angled one right here. If you're someone who likes to contour your nose, it works really well for contouring your nose. I don't really contour my nose like every day, but I do like if I feel like I need to make my nose look smaller, because I do have a pretty good size honker there, so it's nice to make it look a little smaller sometimes. The next thing is from Makeup Geek. This is the Makeup Geek Foiled Lip Gloss, and it's in the shade Acoustic. I have this layered right now on top of my Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Melted in Cinnamon Bear. So I have Cinnamon Bear and then I put this on top. Really love the way these look in combination. I think it looks beautiful together. This looks beautiful by itself as well. Let me swatch it for you so you can see what it looks like. It's beautiful by itself, so you don't really have to like layer it up. But I just did, just because I'm wearing a red shirt. I kind of wanted to play on the red but not have it completely red. So there's what it looks like by itself. It's beautiful. It stays on my lips. I don't have a problem with it smearing or anything. I do notice though, for some reason when I'm using that, I feel like it bleeds a little bit when you first put it on. When you're first putting it on, it bleeds a little bit. But then afterwards, it's there. It's there to stay. And even though it's a gloss, it will still stain your lips and everything. So I think it's a nicer hydrating product, whereas the Too Faced is a little bit drying. So that's another reason why I like to combination those. Because then I feel like it gives my lips that little bit of hydration that it needs, but it's not overly hydrating or sticky or anything like that. Because this is not sticky whatsoever. So I do like that, and I like the pigmentation to it. So that is really nice to have in the box. Let me see if I can tell you values of these things too, because I still have my little pamphlet here too, just in case you're curious. Those brushes, the 3 brushes from SLMISSGLAM, were supposed to be $45. Again, I don't feel like that's worth it for these brushes. I think they're overpriced, and I just think that there are better brushes on the market. The next thing was the, the Makeup Geek lip gloss was $12. I think that's a good value, honestly. I don't think that's overpriced whatsoever. I think that I would personally purchase more of these just because I like the pigmentation to them, and I like that they're not super sticky. They don't make me feel like when I go out into the wind, my hair is going to stick to my lips and then I'm going to have color spread all over my face. So I really do like those. And then the Tarte Cheek Palette is $32. So this was a $32 product, so I really do like this. $32, I would pay that for it because technically you're only paying, what, less than $11 per blush in here. And that's cheaper than buying the Tarte blushes. And most of the time Tarte has sales or Ulta has sales. So if this is a palette that ends up coming onto the market, I haven't seen it yet, but if it does come onto the market, I would keep an eye out for sales. The Heavy Cream by Cake, this was like a little extra thing where I used my points. So this was not included into my box, but this is something where I used my points and got it for. So now I'm wishing I would not have used my points on this because it just smells too chemically, in my opinion. It smells too much like the Cinema Secrets. Then the next thing that was actually in my box is this right here. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. I didn't open this one just because I have some open already, because this is one of my favorite body creams. I love the way it smells. It's supposed to smell like pistachio. I don't really see that it smells like pistachio, although I'm not sure exactly what pistachio is supposed to smell like. So either way, I do think it's a really good cream. It does have a slight sparkle into it, but it doesn't look like super shimmery. It's perfect for your legs, especially if you're wearing a dress. I think it makes your legs look really nice. It kind of like evens out your skin tone and or not skin tone, but skin texture. I think it's just really pretty. So I think this is a great product to get into your box, just because if you've never tried it before, this is something that I feel like everybody should try. So this by itself is a little bit expensive because this is the smaller container. The bigger ones I think are $45, and that's 8 ounces. And this is 2.5 ounces, and this is $20. So $20 for this little cream, which is pricey in my opinion, but it's so good and so worth it. The next thing is the Dr. Brandt, the Needles No More, No More Baggage Eye-Depuffing Gel. This is actually one that I already had in my collection. I didn't open the new one because I was like, there's no point in opening 2 skincare products when I already have one open. So this is one that I had previously opened. This is actually really nice. I like to use this in the morning. It does help with a little bit of depuffing. It doesn't make it look like you had some sort of miraculous surgery or anything, but it definitely helps with a little bit of depuffing. I usually get puffy eyes, especially in the morning, especially during like allergy season. I get a lot of puffiness around my eyes, so I think it's going to be great for that time as well. This is quite pricey as well, so this is something that I probably wouldn't purchase on my own, but to get it into subscription boxes is always amazing because skincare can get really pricey. This is $42 for this little bitty eye cream, so I think $42 is pricey, but I mean, to get it into your boxes, that's always a good thing, so I'm really happy with that. The next and last thing, this was not included into my box. This was something else that I used my points for. This is the DLS bronzer, so the Dirty Little Secrets bronzer. I don't like the packaging to this because it's very flimsy. It's not well made or anything, but the bronzer itself is a great bronzer because it's not super orangey toned, it's not super gray toned. It's like that perfect mix, and I think it looks really good on the skin, and that is what I like contoured a little bit with today. I don't like super contour, but that is what I contoured with today, and I think it looks nice. I don't think it looks bad at all. So this is actually a good product. I've tried other things from Dirty Little Secrets, and most of the things I've tried from Dirty Little Secrets are good. So I am very happy with that. So all in all, if I had to pay $25 for everything that was in here, so let's just say the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, happy with that. The Cake, not happy. The Dr. Brandt, happy with. The Tarte, happy with. So even if I only purchase these things, whoop, and the foil by Makeup Geek, and then the brushes are good, but they're not great, so I would put them on the side. So I would say between these things right here, actually the Cake was not included, remember? So we're not talking about those. Let's just talk about the things that were included. So the things that were included would be the brushes, the lip product, the Tarte blush palette, the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, and then the eye cream. I think it's totally worth $25 in my opinion. I feel like you're definitely getting your money's worth, especially if you're looking into trying some more higher end products. So far, I'm really happy with the subscription service. So I'm excited to see what's in the December box. So let's jump into that right now. So we're going to move along into there, and this is the box. I haven't opened it. Like I said, it's still sealed. So we're going to grab our little cutter thing here. Oh, it's already open. I left it open. That's pretty dangerous. So let's slice into that. Oh, it's not slicing. Oh, I sliced it the wrong way. That's why. I'm like, why is it slicing so hard? Okay, so when we open it, they do, again, put inside of here the little insert so that it keeps your products nice and secure, kind of like BoxyCharm does. And then on the end says, don't be pretty like them, be pretty like you. It's the same thing they had on the other box last month. And then you're getting a little, I guess this is a pamphlet. Is it going to tell you prices still? Did they change it? Uh-oh. I don't think this has prices in it, unless this, does this come apart? Hopefully this is not the pamphlet, because if it is the pamphlet, I think this is the pamphlet. I don't know. Either way, if this is not the pamphlet, then great. If this is the pamphlet, it doesn't include pricing this month, so that's a little disappointing. The first thing on top of here I feel is from Lancome. Ooh, Lancome. Lancome is pretty pricey, so I'm excited to see what this is. We have the Lancome Monochromatique. I'm sure I just butchered that completely. This is it's in Haute Couture. Eyes and cheeks and lips. So it's pretty much a multi-palette, so you can use it for your eyes, lips, or cheeks. So here's what it looks like. Oh, it's a really pretty color. Look at that color, guys. I love the flower stamped on it. The packaging looks really well made. Here's what the flower looks like on it. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm not sure how that's going to look as a blush on me, because it looks like it's pretty, it's not sparkly. It's just got a nice satin to it. So I don't know if it's going to look good on my cheeks or not, but we'll definitely try it. It looks very purplish in my opinion. So let's give it a little swatcheroo. Ooh, that's got a lot of shimmer. Not really shimmer. I don't know what you call it. It looks foiled. There we go. Here's what it looks like. I don't know if I'm going to want that on my cheeks or not. Like I said, we'll try it though. You never know. It might be like the most amazing things on my cheeks, but right now I'm saying that I would probably use this more for my eyes. I don't see a price thing in here still. Dang, that stinks. The next thing is from Smith & Colt. This is the Book of Eyes. Ooh, Smith & Colt is a really expensive brand too, I'm pretty sure. I think it's expensive. I'm pretty sure I've seen that like on Nordstrom. So Nordstrom usually carries pretty expensive. Oh my gosh, I love the packaging. It almost looks like it's melted at the top. It's so you can hold it with your fingers. That is really cool. It's got like finger grips in it. I don't know if you can see those or not, but it's got like little finger grips. And then it says Smith & Colt on here. It's going to get very fingerprinted very quickly, I can tell. And this is Diary of a Beauty Junkie. That is too funny. Whoa. The little brush just fell out. And it's in the pan like crooked. And I think it's supposed to be like that. It's not like a defect or anything. It's just supposed to be crooked in here. So we've got like an icy white shade, and then we've got two gray tone shades, and then a blue shade. So that's going to create a very nice cool toned eye look. I can't wait to see what that looks like. And it's got a decent mirror. The mirror is like really good quality. So the mirror itself seems like it's like a really, not one of those fun house type mirrors. Sometimes you can get mirrors and palettes and you're like, ooh, your face kind of looks deformed. This is definitely not one of those types of mirrors. It's a really nice quality mirror. The next thing is from Estee Lauder. Ooh, we have the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy. So we have a lip product, and this is in the shade Pure Color Love, and it's in 130 Strapless. That looks like a beautiful shade too. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about this month's box so far. We've got Lancome, we've got Estee Lauder, we've got Smith & Colt. Oh my gosh, look at the packaging to this. That is so pretty. I don't know how it goes. Does it go this way or that way? I think it goes this way. Yes, that is so pretty. Oh wow, it's even got like the lip color at the tip here. You can see it kind of like shining through. That is really cool. The tube itself is like angled. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but the lipstick bullet itself is angled. That is a really pretty shade. Oh my gosh. And it doesn't smell like anything, which is important to most people. Oh yes, and it's more of like a lip stain instead of like a lipstick, which is perfect for me because I don't prefer lipsticks like what I have on right now because this is too bold, too bright. I prefer something more, a little bit more muted. I love the packaging to this. Can you see the packaging? Look how beautiful that is. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. This is real fancy, so I'm excited about that as well. Wow, this is a really, really nice box so far. I wish I had values though. And the next thing is from 111 Skin. This is the Vitamin C Brightening Booster. It says I guess it's just a spray or maybe it's a lotion. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, it's an oil. So 111 Skin Vitamin C Brightening Booster. I love vitamin C. Vitamin C is what's really helped to clear up my acne spots that I had. I had acne scars. And most of them have disappeared by using vitamin C consistently, and that is great because I am in almost need of more. So this will be great for me to start using. Let me see if it smells like anything. Sometimes I smell like oranges, and that's great. It has a scent to it, but it's not orangey. It's almost, I don't know, it reminds me of like, we have a shower gel. It smells very similar to this. It reminds me almost of eucalyptus, which is weird because it says clearly on it that it's vitamin C and not eucalyptus, but it reminds me for some reason of eucalyptus. The scent to it does, so I'm excited about trying that out. It says, shake well before use. Mix 1 to 2 drops with your moisturizer or apply directly to your skin after cleansing, and wear sunscreen during the day. So basically it's just the same way as any of the other vitamin C serums that I've tried. The next thing is from F.A.R.A.H Beauty. This is the Be Beautiful Be You F.A.R.A.H brushes. Ooh. Now these look fancy as well. I'm going to need a little cutter again because I can't open it. I'm a weak one. Can't open them. Plus it's just easier just to cut it. Oh my gosh, these brushes are really nice. They're not heavy or anything. They feel like the brush doesn't feel like it's real heavy made. But just the style of the brushes I'm impressed with. It does have a little case on here so you can keep them nice and clean if you're traveling with them. So with the first one here is the 550F. So I'm assuming F stands for face brush. So here's what it looks like. It's a more of a flattened style brush, but it looks really nice. Do you see the little grips on the sides of here? So you can hold onto your brush if you want to, hold it like that. I usually hold my brushes more further out though, so don't know if that's actually going to help me or not, but either way it's really nice. So I'm going to slide that back on. And these will be great to travel with because of the protectors. The next one is the 40F. So again, I'm assuming the F stands for face. And this is like a stippling brush. This is more loose though, so it would be great for like blushes that you don't want to go too intense with. So let's see how good those are. We'll have to try them out for sure. Maybe we'll do a get ready with me using all these products because we got some good ones. Then we have the 30F. So basically we got a face kit. This is more of like an angled one. This will be good for contouring. It'll be probably good as well for highlighting. So I think these look really nice. I'm excited about those. I love the gold. The gold looks very pretty and very festive, very Christmassy. Then we do get a bag. So, and they said now that from here out we are not getting bags, so this will be the last bag that we get because they said starting in January we will not be getting bags, which is fine by me because I don't typically keep them anyway, but this one's really cool. This one's like, looks like almost like a, I don't know, like, what does that look like? It reminds me of like a snake or something, or it's a really interesting bag. Some of the little things are popped up and they're not the way they're supposed to be. If you can tell right here, these are not going down. But the bag itself is just really pretty. Like, it's got sequins on it, but just for some reason the way that they've laid the sequins is really interesting. I think it's a very pretty bag. And it says Ipsy on the little tag here. And then on the inside, it's like a navy blue color. So it's like navy blue on the outside, but almost looks black. It's like a black navy blue. And then on the inside, it is just navy blue. So I think it is black underneath, and they've put navy blue sequins is what they've done to give it more of that like duotone effect. It's a really pretty bag. I like the bag. So now I'm actually disappointed they're not going to be giving us bags if they all would look like this. These are nice. So everything inside of here, I'm impressed with, honestly. We've got 3 brushes. We've got this really pretty bag, which will be good for New Year's Eve. We've got this really beautiful lip. It's not really a lipstick. It's more of a lip cream. Then we've got this pretty blush here, but I think I'm going to use it more as an eyeshadow. And then we've got the palette. And the palette itself is going to create a beautiful I think it might create a really pretty look for New Year's Eve because it looks kind of snowy like. So reminds me of snow, those colors. Reminds me of like the fresh fallen snow or something like that. So let's swatch these quick. Let's see how good they are. Ooh, that's very chunky. I don't know about that one. That one's pretty chunky. The one that was like the white color. Oh, but it goes on so smooth. It's chunky coming off onto your finger, but it smooths out very beautifully. I don't know if you can even see that because it's just a very light, almost like a wash of color. Then we have the gray tone right here. That's definitely pigmented. I was like tongue-tied. Oh my gosh, look at that. That has got some pigmentation to it for sure. Hopefully you guys can see those. They're really pretty. Then the next one would be the shimmery gray. So let's just watch the shimmery gray. It's right here on my finger. Oh my goodness. Yes, these are going to be a beautiful eye look. I cannot wait to create an eye look with this because I think it's going to be so beautiful. And then we have the blue shade. And the blue shade's right here. And that feels a little bit chunky when you're touching it into the pan, but it comes off really nice. And it's not patchy whatsoever. Like, it's super smooth and creamy. So I don't know, this palette looks really nice. Oh my gosh. And I think we're going to have definitely some lasting power. Look how much it stained my hand. My hand is pretty stained up from it. So these are nice. So all in all, I feel like this was definitely worth $25 for this month. I'm super excited about everything I got in here. I'm really loving that I upgraded my subscription because I feel like everything in here is definitely worth it. I've never tried Smith & Colt. I've never tried a Lancome brush. I don't have any full-size Estee Lauder lipstick. So all in all, it's just a really good box. I'm really super excited. Let me know, what do you think of this box? Do you think it was definitely worth the $25, or do you think I should go back to just a regular Ipsy? I think we're getting some good things in here, honestly. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.